fights the back and leaves it. Runs through a tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USF Bulls offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Norton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the play on third down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Hold it.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll try to get outside. Turning it on. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Plucks it out of the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quickly complete. Oh, he got loose. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Bulls have this offense rolling.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, USF. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Davey.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Lagway. Got a man, it's Livingston. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
He's open on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fouls through the defense. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Man, a great job by the QB, find the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. For it on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Will not get there.
Low man wins. Defense that time on the fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Got it set up on the outside. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. The give to the tailback.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Trying to set up the screen. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The Gators are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
Escapes the sack. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Gators line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the run. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Louisiana Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Take it all the way back, and it's fun to watch him run, but there's laundry on the field, and I believe this one's coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in their running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a first down play. To the air. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Sturdivant. Good, solid tackle.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Took care of it himself. Made a defender still making moves. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big fourth down conversion.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. A long way to go on fourth and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Takes a handoff. It's Norton. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. They got stuck. They'll go to the ground. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The Bulls in the hurry-up. The run to the left. Powers through the defender. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up on 26
showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gator!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll go to the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Looking left. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Going to try to get it himself. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Isaac. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Bulls want to move quickly. Brown will throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. The covers team was down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He's now over 150 yards on the ground and starting to put Emmitt Smith's single-game rushing record in sight.
Just feed the big fella. I mean, when you make plays, and when you break tackles, and you can keep the ball going on the ground and getting me first downs, I'm going to continue to feature them.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Got his man downfield. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Florida. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands. It's Nimrod. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got a man. It's Nimrod. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
The Gators decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Brown wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Slips away. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Gator! A great catch and run for 6.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. I'm talking to them. They felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can...
It's picked off and another empty drive. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Florida! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Brown will throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safe. Does just that. receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gators! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bulls will call on their punt team. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football. There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Pushes ahead. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right...
Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long.
How about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Bulls line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Livingston. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Snagged in the middle, H. Brown.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on second down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating.
Back's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Osvaldo Bido. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped in the air. Left field. Lede makes the grab, 1 away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jarren Duran.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Devers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Bido, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Goes down looking.
just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Alex Bregman. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And there's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slide.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Crochet with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Durant makes the grab on the run. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Bregman is under it, and there's 2 away.
Third, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman gets it to first, and that is the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Beto back to work. Chopper to second. Geloff tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
In there, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His second of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Marcelo Meyer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And the 1-0 misses low. Beto. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Jarren Duran on deck for Boston. And a slider in there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fly ball to right. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is J.J. Bleday. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Casas, and that is out number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Zach Geloff, the next to hit. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Popped up. Abreu on the move. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to him.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that is that. The A's get 1 on this homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Runner at second, nobody out. Way out front for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. The run scores from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Rafael Devers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In the dirt.
0-2.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
One on, nobody out. A run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pulls that one foul. Yoshida over at second, 1 down. In the dirt. And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Second baseman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. Line to left. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 2 outs.
No.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Gio Urshela. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground. On the run, throw to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's out to center field. He's got it. 1 away. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1.
Butler.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Duran settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent.
So 2 down now, and here is Brent Rooker. Snap throw to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. Smoked on the ground to second. Bregman to first. And that is the inning. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Yasmani Grandal.
Right through there for a strike. Grandal, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ball one low. And that is out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
No. 1-1.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives and makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Durant.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now batting Jaron Duran. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead at 3-2. Bottom 4, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.J.
Bleday up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Geloff now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Meyer to first, and that is the inning. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gato back to work. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Ball, no.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Now
You'll often
back,
hear the phrase
third
short
baseman,
to it,
Rafael
long
Devers.
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
No strike.
Runner on the move. Little chopper rolls foul. Close, but called a ball. 2-1. Yoshida on at first. Nobody out. And a strike to Devers. And Devers hits that one. For Armstrong. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Foul ball there. Next offering is downstairs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at first, one away. Next offering is down low.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
That's to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
On a bounce right side, Bregman handles. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Next for the A's,
Gio Urshela steps in. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Abreu brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete
So the lineup flips
Armstrong.
over. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate, 1 for 2. That one pushed foul. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that extends the inning.
Really nice Job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Wilson in the box again, takes a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
A's.
and they make a change to start the
Number 30.
6th. The new pitcher, Ken Waldichuk.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Abreu at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Now here is Cedon Rafaela. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough
Now
stretch at the
batting,
plate
catcher,
lately. Fastball pretty much
Grandal.
middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out, the runner at 2nd, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Now
2
batting,
consecutive
number
base hits for these
39.
guys here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
1 down. And the batter will be the runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And now the lefty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Red Sox by 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. In the air to left, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Brad Rooker.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Crochet departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher on now, Austin Adams.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. In for a strike, 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. Missed with a changeup, 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. In the air, left field. Bleday hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Waldichuk ready to fire now. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
Now
Devers.
it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 3. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just
that's a ball.
missed.
2-0 to count.
2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one to first, and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one ripped. Butler makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
A new
Boston,
pitcher in the game, Justin
number
Slayton.
63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Zach
Leading
Geloff
off
getting
for the
ready to
Athletics.
hit.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
That to right. Abreu. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to Devers. Slings it across. 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Gio Urshela. He's already homered here in this one. Slayton, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That one is absolutely belted. Relay to second. He's in there.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slayton gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Red
Boston,
Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Brennan
83.
Bernardino.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So runner at second, 2 down. Crow Armstrong will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Kelly getting loose as well. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to Casas. Inning over. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the A's 2. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Waldichuk back to work. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now
Alex Bregman, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Tyler Ferguson. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that one pulled foul. 0-1 down. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Oracle Park, and now Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brennan Bernardino will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Zach Kelly gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That one fouled hard the other way. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Chapman also throwing. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. A gigantic blast. His 46th of the year. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
No balls. 1 strike.
Not
1-1.
even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And the sweeper catches the plate.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bleday, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Up the middle. Meyer to first. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Zach Geloff digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And he swings through that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 3-run shot for the A's. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox.
now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
Coming on for another save, and don't bet against him. He's been electric. Looking for save number 56 right here.
And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Grandal in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Fought off foul. Not close with that one. 3-1. Marcelo Meyer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 5-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Meyer now at the plate. And fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
So up
Jarren
next,
Duran.
Jarren Duran. 1 for 4 with a double. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him. And that's the third out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Josh Winkowski.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Gio Urshela to the plate. Line drive, and there's 2 down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang-with-ems.
Pete Crow Armstrong up next for the A's. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Now batting, number 5.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's the inning. The A's strand 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
A's.
and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Mitch Spence.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Yoshida, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Romy Gonzalez.
Number 23.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first, and they lead it in the 10th.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And he hits a ground ball right side, throws to first, one away in the top half of the 10th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
So digging in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to
swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, but a run comes across.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Spence, 26 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2019. To the right side, and that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 7 and the A's 5.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 strike.
The other way, Devers. Throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker, the next to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. And that one hammered way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next for the A's, catcher.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
So they're down to their final out. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
The 7-5 final score in this one. Boston picks up a huge win on the road. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And pitching here today, Luis Severino. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just incredible when you consider the lack of durability and the lack of opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but this guy, as you said, yes, an absolute workhorse on the mound. Not many guys can throw over 200 innings in a season these days, so absolutely reliable in every way.
Severino kicks, deals. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So up next, Rob Refsnyder. And first offering is fouled off. Refsnyder went deep in his most recent game. To third, slides for the stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Rob Refsnyder.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. That's ripped to right down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Francisco, getting the nod in this one, Tanner Houck. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look off, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Pete Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes a strike. And strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out.
Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Misses the sweeper. Wilson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 0-2 now. Line to left. Corrals it. 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. And the sweeper is off the plate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0. Two out, space is empty. Up the middle, Rafaela slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Severino back to work. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And ball 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
That's in there. 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one drifts inside.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Inside. And that's ball 3. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Full count.
Second inning here. No score. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. To kick the 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ground ball left side. 1 at second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
On the ground to third, Rafaela. And it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Base hit center field. Anthony headed for the plate. The throw in. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In the dirt. Gonzalez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's usually a second baseman, but today he starts in center. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Gato making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Slapped foul. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
Well, you typically have to have some pretty good speed and range to play center field. So to go from second base, which isn't the rangiest position in the infield, out into center field, kind of impressive to me.
Towards first. Rizzo to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Zach Geloff.
Ball.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 8.
Here's Anthony Rizzo now. He's been a great free agent sign. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Giorgella steps in. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. The A's go quietly. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And that misses. Ball 1. That one the other way. Hits it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
1 down, base is empty. And misses inside. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one 95 to finish him off. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 5.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. Ref Snyder. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting,
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1.
Butler.
Close
No,
one. Doesn't
that's
get
the
the
ball.
call. 1-0. Rip to third. Whips it to Casas. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Severino back to work. And a strike in there.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Severino. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
No ball,
Anthony
1 strike.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Bleday, long run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Severino with another strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now a chance for Romy Gonzalez. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. This to third. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter,
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Next one is off the plate. And the count 2-1. There's a strike.
2-2.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, catcher.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, right field. Anthony puts it away. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next, Zach Geloff. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch just misses. Yoshida in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Rob Refsnyder. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And downstairs.
Ball.
This one in the air. Langoliers snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Ball.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bregman takes
Oh, that's
downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that drops in for a strike.
Count is full.
On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. And they get Bregman for the out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for them there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Now here's Gio Urshela. His righty-lefty splits there.
Gio Urshela.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Well, I think that double play was all about awareness and that internal clock just serving him so well. He knew he had to be quick. He took it to second himself, and then he fired it to first just in time to double off a very fast runner coming out of the box. Man, that was outstanding.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. First offering, and it just misses. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-2.
Out towards right center field. Anthony on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Swinging a foul straight back. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the plate, Connor Wong. Clips the corner. Strike one. Line drive. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop,
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first. Rizzo steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 1 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. 1 for 2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay, safe. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck out of the game, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Justin
Boston.
Slate on the pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
63.
And he's done a great job
Justin
keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Fouled off down the right side. Two down, go-ahead run at scoring position. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 28th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So two down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Gio Urshela. Grounds one to short. Whips it to Casas. Urshela is out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The eighth inning is coming your way next. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Severino back to work. Just missed. Severino into his eighth inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next pitch is outside. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it.
Nope, ball.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Count is full.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. First pitch, and he just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's the ball.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the
Two balls,
sweeper.
no strikes.
Check swing called strike. 2-1 now. That's a little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez.
Center fielder, Romy Gonzalez.
First pitch misses. And the sweeper misses.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Ball 1, no strikes. Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Low ball.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's even up.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Got him swinging. And the Red Sox lead 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Brent Rooker. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Athletics.
and on the mound, the closer, Mason
Number 19.
Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
That one in triple digits. Miller, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Just
That's
missed.
it. That's the ball.
That one to first, Rizzo. He takes it on his own. Now only one out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Up next
That is
for the
an
Red
excellent
Sox,
pace.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game.
Well, with this win, this team becomes the best team, at least by record standpoint, in the history of Major League Baseball. I'd say it's the most dominant team that I've ever seen.
4-1 the final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.